Rosanna, so good to see you this morning. Great to have you here. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you so much, David.
And for those of our community who may not know Rosanna Balistreri, can you give us a brief intro?
Sure. So I am the current president of the National Council on Interpreting in Healthcare. You will notice my accent is from Italy. I'm originally from Italy. I've been in the United States for many years. And that is my current role really with the council, with the organization. I do have another professional life outside of the council with reaching diversity and many other things as a parent and as a wife and as a friend to many people.
Yeah, and you've been such a huge leader and innovator in our industry, and especially with the NCIHC. And for those who may not be completely aware as well, one sentence, what is the main purpose for the NCIHC organization?
So the NCIHC, we call it a multidisciplinary organization, but our mission is honestly to promote and enhance language access in healthcare all over the country. So at the national level, that's really been the focus. And so far, that focus has really gone under the filters and the goggles of interpreting as a way to provide language access. We do understand that there are many other aspects that are part of language access, but the council's focus has been on interpreting.
Excellent. Yeah, it's been such an honor to be a part of it. And I actually, starting this year, got nominated to be the chair of the LLD group, which is the Languages of Limited Diffusion work group, which has been really exciting. And one of the great things that you have coming up, which is one of the big reasons we wanted to be able to make sure we spoke with you early on in April, is you have a big event coming up at the end of this month, the AMM, the annual members meeting. For those of us who aren't familiar with it, what is it and what's in store?
Yes, so the event is going to be on April 30th. And the theme for our event is going to be Stronger, Wiser, and Together. And the event is not the typical conference. So you said an annual membership meeting, and that's exactly what it is. It is a meeting. Historically, it has been an annual meeting for all our members. Therefore, to be a part of it, to attend, you have to become a member of NCIHC. If you're not a member, though, we definitely invite you to join us. You can always go to our website, ncihc.org, and you can join our organization. You can join the wonderful village of people and promoter and educator of language access, and you can become part of the village. But yes, it is a meeting. This is where all our members have an opportunity to really learn the accomplishments that our organization has been able to carry out over the past year. We do have a keynote that highlights a certain topic during the meeting, but then we also have reporting that is done by all of our committees and work groups. And yes, even including the work group that you oversee, David, the Languages of Limited Diffusion, or so-called with its acronym LLD. So everyone will have an opportunity to shine the light on all of the things, the goals and the objectives that they've been able to meet, some of the work in progress that needs to be completed, and keep everyone, all of our members, really up to speed with what the wonderful things that the council is doing and how it continues to grow as an organization. We also have this year an incredible spread of language access topics. The language access cafes are historically in an in-person world because we are modifying things a little bit since we live more in a digital world. And this year, the AMM will be for the third time virtual. So it's an online event only. And because of this, the language access cafes will take a little bit of a different dimension. But historically, the language access cafes are an opportunity for people to sit around a topic and really provide feedback and thoughts on major issues that can be either tackled by the council or by other organizations, or at least we plant the seed for additional work that can be done either within the council or elsewhere. This year we have, like I said, a vast spread of topics. It will be more, possibly because of the virtual component, it will be more in a format that is more presentation oriented, not so much engaging, because one thing that we are doing differently this year is we're making the AMM free to all our members. And so there will not be a registration fee. Hence, we anticipate incredible attendance, which will make all these language access cafe and breakout rooms hopefully very populated.
I want to pause there for a moment and make sure everyone caught that. This year, the AMM, the annual conference, is free of charge. So if you are a current member, make sure that you don't miss out. And again, just for everyone on the date, it's going to be on April
30th.
30th.
Yes, there will be a little welcoming sort of reception on the 29th, but the bulk of the agenda, the real program, will take place on the 30th.
So go ahead. If you're not a current member, go onto the website, NCIHC.org, and become a member. I can tell you from my experience in partnering with different language access organizations, the NCIHC is one of the few that really goes above and beyond being such an advocate and a resource for the interpreter community, which, as we all know, ultimately is serving the patients on the other side that are making sure that those individuals, those mothers, those fathers, those children have access in their native language. And NCIHC does a phenomenal job in being a leading resource in our language access community. I always sit here and applaud the many years of incredible work that the NCIHC has done. And you individually and specifically have been such a huge contributor in your role as president and as a board member prior to that. So we're just grateful to get to serve with you and to have you as our fearless leader here. And so you mentioned language access cafes. What else can people expect to see or have as a takeaway? Any surprises, any prizes that are happening?
We do have a raffle with some really nice surprises. I can't spoil all the surprises, obviously,
Okay.
give all the mysteries away, but we do have a very attractive raffle. And also, there is an opportunity to network not only with educators and their members, but also with exhibitors. We do have quite a large number of sponsors this year, and we offer my appreciation right now, my gratitude on behalf of the council, because our sponsors make it possible for us to really create so many things for our event, and really that makes it unique in so many ways. So thank you, sponsors like Linguava and other organizations that support us. We couldn't be doing this without your support. And speaking of sponsors, since we have a free pre-registration tour to our event, this year, again, we expect a large number of attendees, which will be incredibly attractive to everyone on all fronts, even our sponsors' front.
We know it's going to be a big event this year, and I'm excited to be a part of it and cannot wait for the end of the month. Again, April 29th is the kickoff, the evening event, and then April 30th is the all-day long conference and November meeting where everything will be happening. So make sure that you go ahead and get signed up if you haven't already. I know there's lots of conferences throughout the year, lots of different events you can attend. This is one that you do not want to miss. So hope to see you all there. Rosanna, anything else you want to leave us with?
Just a reminder that if you're not a member, you are still in time to join and be at the event. We hope to see you all at the AMM and learn with you and share with you. So I hope to see you there.